Hello and welcome to the inaugural episode of Hemingford Road News, the lockdown version, where we keep you up to date with the lives of the residents of Hemingford Road 109. I'm your host, Paulina Kisov, and I'm taking you through the highlights of this week. Let's have a look. After many days of good weather, Sunday started with a proper thunderstorm. It was a rainy start of a busy social day on Zoom, starting with Paulina's book club with special guest Joe. The book discussed this time was The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks, about the origins of the HeLa cells that are used in labs all around the world. Then it was on to the Sunday pop quiz, hosted this time by Katrina and Farhan.
This mammal has a prehensile penis. That is, one they can fully bend and control.
On Sunday night, we forgot to take the plants inside despite the threat of the evil neighborhood squirrel. However, they were undamaged thanks to heroic action by a housemate. I am standing here with Andre Smith, savior of the hour. Andre, tell me, what happened? Take me through today's events.
Well, I was having my early morning coffee the way I usually have it, which is sitting here outside in the very nice sun because it's nice and quiet. And I was drinking my coffee, and all of a sudden I hear this scratching noise on the side, and I look to my side, and there I see it. Our evil neighborhood squirrel. She landed head first into the roses, and she was kind of digging a bit, and then jumped on this thing, which I don't know what it is, but it's cool. And then I saw, no, this is my chance to shine. So I just threw my book. I actually didn't throw my book because I put it down nicely, and I jumped towards it. And then the squirrel saw me, and then just hi, and just left. So it just left.
Truly heroic action.
Yeah.
This was Paulina Kisov for Hemingford News.
That afternoon, we celebrated the return of the good weather with a barbecue.
It smells nice.
I was just burning the rest of the kebab stick.
I was gonna say it smells nice.
Something. Joe, why don't you show us what you're making?
Oh, is this the level of detailed reporting we're having?
Yeah.
So we've got with some kind of, I don't know.
Viewers may have noted that our garden was not so much a garden as more of a jungle. So on Tuesday, heroic resident Joseph Thompson decided to do something about it. Our reporter caught up with Joe afterwards for an exclusive interview. Joe, can you talk me through your achievement today?
I mowed the lawn.
Can you tell our viewers how long it took you?
Well, time it is now is 6:35, so with breaks that's 6 hours.
How do you feel?
Like I've done more than 6 hours of work.
What is your plan next?
I might have a shower.
Brave words indeed from our hero of the day, Joseph Thompson. Back to the studio. On Thursday, I attended Digital Day, an online conference for the Dutch events industry. There were lots of panel discussions and talks and a sort of network chat roulette. And for the first time in over a month, I even wore makeup. Later that afternoon, a lockdown miracle took place when Joe finally baked the flapjacks he had been promising his housemates for weeks. I'm reporting here live from the Hemingford kitchen, where baking is being done. I'm standing here with Joseph Thompson, head baker and nuisance extraordinaire. Joseph, can you tell me, what are you making here today?
A nuisance, a mess.
What else?
Flapjacks.
Can you talk our viewers through why you have chosen to use two different kinds of cereal, or oats, I should say. Sorry, oats.
Textural considerations.
Fascinating stuff. Stay tuned and we'll see what the result will be. And the result was delicious. That's it for now. Stay tuned for next week for another update of Hemingford Road News, the Corona special. Good night.